My name is Lacey, and I want to share the story of my difficult marriage. It all started 5 years ago when I met Aaron, and things unfolded in a way I never expected. Back then, I was doing well in my career as a senior marketing manager at a top tech company. My job not only made me happy, but also paid really well. For a while, I was the main provider for our household because Aaron was struggling with on and off unemployment. He was chasing his dream of becoming a writer, and I fully supported him. Aaron had a way of charming everyone around him. Writing was his passion, and I truly believed he would be successful one day. Even though I had my own career, I made sure to cheer him on in his pursuit. We often stayed up late talking about the future we wanted to build together. Aaron would sometimes take on small jobs to help out, but I always told him not to worry. I was happy to take care of things while he figured out his path. We had a strong belief in each other's dreams and were ready to face whatever came our way. Now, let me tell you about Hazel, my sister-in-law, who lived in the beautiful city of Auckland, New Zealand. We weren't super close, but I still considered her part of the family. Aaron was very fond of his younger sister. She was only 23. He often talked about their childhood, showing how much he cared for her. Even though Hazel and I didn't have a deep bond, I valued the times we spent together at family events. She was full of energy and life. Hazel had made a bold decision to study abroad, and everyone supported her. One day, after a long and tiring day at work, I came home with sore feet, just wanting to relax. But Aaron had something else on his mind. "Lacey, there's something I need to talk to you about." "Sure, Aaron. What's going on?" "It's about Hazel. Her health has taken a serious turn, and the medical bills in Auckland are incredibly high. She reached out to me for help. Can we send her some money?" "Of course, Aaron. What happened to her?" "She's been having some stomach problems, and the doctors are doing tests to figure out what's wrong." "Oh no, poor Hazel. I'll definitely help her." "Thank you, babe. I hate to ask, but she's my sister, and I can't stand the thought of her suffering. You know, I've been between jobs for a while, and my savings are running low. Hazel just graduated and has been looking for a job, but it's been tough for her to find one in her field. Family comes first, Aaron, and we'll make sure she gets the help she needs." "How much do you think she needs?" "Just $5,000. I know it's a lot." "We'll manage. It's the least we can do." "You're amazing, Lacey. I promise I'll pay you back as soon as I find a steady job. I hate that it's come to this, but I'm so grateful for your support." "Don't worry about paying me back, Aaron. Family sticks together." Without hesitation, I agreed to send the money. I made this decision out of love, compassion, and a strong belief that family always comes first. I thought I saw genuine concern in Aaron's eyes for his sister, and I couldn't stand to see him worried. After all, what's the point of the money I earn if I can't use it to help the people I care about most? I've always believed that money only has real value when it's used to make a positive difference in the lives of loved ones. It wasn't about the amount or the inconvenience. It was about standing by Aaron and supporting his family. So I transferred the money to Hazel. But little did I know, this simple act of kindness would set off a chain of events that would turn my life upside down. A few weeks later, Aaron told me that his mom, Sherry, was suddenly flying to Auckland to be with Hazel. He explained that Sherry was really worried about her daughter's health, and he needed to drive her to the airport. When I heard this, I immediately wanted to go with them. I wanted to meet Sherry before her flight and offer her some comfort during this stressful time. Even though Aaron said it wasn't necessary, I went anyway. "So, Aaron, how exactly is Hazel doing? What have the doctors said?" "Well, it's a bit complicated, Lacey. She's been having these stomach issues, and the doctors are still trying to figure it out." "Yes, dear, they haven't been able to pinpoint the exact cause yet. It's been quite tough for her." "Stomach issues. That sounds pretty vague. But she's been seeing the doctor regularly, right?" Yes. She's seen a few specialists, but they haven't reached a conclusion yet. It's frustrating, darling, but we're hopeful she'll get better soon. I'm going there to take better care of her." That's all a mother can do, you know. I hope so too. It's just strange that it's been going on for a while, and there's still no diagnosis. For someone her age to have these issues. Let it go, Lacey. Let's just focus on getting Mom to the airport right now. While Sherry was in Oakland, life went on as usual. I went to work, and Aaron stayed home, working on his novel. Another month passed, and Aaron asked for more money. He explained that Hazel was moving for a new job and needed help with her apartment. Sherry was still in Oakland, and from what I knew, Sherry had enough money to help Hazel herself, but I didn't voice my doubts. I couldn't bring myself to question Aaron's family, even though the situation was becoming more confusing. So I quietly sent Hazel the $3,000 she needed, hoping this time it would really help her. But then, a week later, Aaron made a shocking request that left me stunned. Lacey, I need to ask you for something big. What is it, Aaron? I need you to send my sister $50,000. $50,000, Aaron? That's half my annual salary. Why would Hazel need that much money? Hazel's health is getting worse, Lacey. It's a serious stomach condition, and the doctor says she needs surgery. She's in pain, and we can't wait any longer. I understand that, Aaron, but why won't you tell me exactly what's wrong with her? It's so frustrating not knowing. You're always so vague. Why couldn't Sherry help with the $3,000 last time? First, it was for a diagnosis, then for an apartment, and now surgery. Sherry has her own expenses, Lacey. She's been helping Hazel too, but this situation is beyond what any of us expected. I get that, but it's hard to keep giving money without knowing where it's going. It's complicated, Lacey. I wish I could explain it better, but it's a medical thing, and Hazel's privacy matters too. I'm not asking for every detail, just more than some stomach issue. This is about her life, Aaron. I can't keep sending money blindly. Are you seriously questioning Hazel's health? I can't believe you're being so heartless about this. I'm not being heartless, Aaron. I'm scared. I need to protect our future too. I can't drain our savings without knowing more. If you can't trust me on this, maybe we don't have a future together. I would want a divorce if you don't help me. Are you really threatening me with divorce over this? I just want to know where our money is going. You're unbelievable, Lacey. Fine, do what you want, but remember, you're making this choice. Don't go around telling everyone I left you when it's clearly your fault. I sank onto the couch, feeling the weight of Aaron's request crushing me. My thoughts were spinning like a blender on high speed. Why all the secrecy? First, it was money for Hazel's diagnosis, then for her apartment, and now for surgery. It just didn't add up. I sat there, wrestling with my emotions. On one hand, I loved Aaron deeply. I didn't want to see him hurt or upset, and I always put family first. But on the other hand, something didn't feel right. I needed proof, some clarity, but all I got were vague explanations. Despite my doubts, my love for Aaron and my sense of loyalty won out. I ended up transferring the money to Hazel. She sent me a quick thank you text. The next morning, I told Aaron what I had done. I'm sorry for doubting you, Aaron. I transferred the money to Hazel. You did, Lacey. You're the best. I'm sorry about last night. The whole divorce thing just slipped out. I didn't really mean it. Even after sending Hazel the money, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Aaron had threatened me with divorce the night before, but after I sent the money, he was suddenly all sweet and charming again. I couldn't ignore it. Why all the secrecy about Hazel's health? And why wasn't Sherry helping her own daughter more? I loved Aaron and his family, but these questions kept nagging at me. To clear my head, I decided to meet up with my best friend, Imani, at the cozy cafe, our go-to spot for heart-to-heart talks. I needed the comforting atmosphere more than ever. So, Imani, did I miss anything exciting at that dinner party you mentioned last night? Oh, you missed out. It was a blast. Jenny wore this stunning red dress that made everyone jealous. You know, the usual stuff, food, gossip, and lots of dancing. Typical Jenny, making an entrance. Why weren't you there, by the way? Actually, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Aaron and I kind of had a fight. No way, Lacey. What's going on? Well, you know my sister-in-law Hazel in New Zealand, right? She's been asking for money, saying it's for her health issues. Yeah, I remember seeing her at your wedding. She was so young then. What's her deal? Something just feels off. I sent her money before, but now Aaron's asking me to send a huge amount of my salary, and he threatened divorce if I didn't. Wait, that doesn't sound right. That was a low move on Aaron's part. Did you try talking to Hazel directly? I did. I left her a few texts, but she was so vague about it too, just thanking me for the money and all. I don't really know her that well. You know, sometimes people share more on social media than they intend to. Have you checked Hazel's profile? Profiles? What is she up to? Hazel isn't on Facebook or Instagram. She's always been pretty private. That's odd for a 23-year-old not to have any social media presence. Let me put my stalking skills to work. Go ahead. I took a quick break to grab the blueberry muffins and coffee we had ordered, trying to calm my nerves. When I got back, the look on Imani's face was one of shock. "Isn't this Hazel?" she asked, showing me her phone. I leaned in and saw Hazel at a Dua Lipa concert just a week ago. My heart dropped. What on earth was going on? And those front row tickets couldn't have been cheap. I scrolled through Hazel's Instagram profile. There she was, living a life that didn't match the story Aaron had told me. Fancy restaurants, designer clothes, trips to Europe, and pictures with influencers. Nothing about her life seemed to match the desperate situation Aaron had described. The final straw came when I saw her Instagram story from just 4 hours ago. Hazel having a luxurious lunch with Sherry at an upscale restaurant. Her follow account was around 20,000, enough to make her a budding influencer. How could someone with that kind of lifestyle, who was supposedly in such dire financial straits, need so much money? Girl, she's flaunting a Gucci bag, and your husband claims she's broke. You need to have a serious talk with Aaron. You're right, Imani. I need to go. See you later. I rushed home, my mind racing, but Aaron wasn't there. I couldn't sit still, so I paced the living room, my heart pounding. Finally, Aaron walked through the door. "Hey, baby, how was your day with Imani?" "You're home early." It was very enlightening. I learned a lot today. That's good. I just went for a walk to hit my daily step goal. Nice. You seem upset. Is everything okay with Imani? Oh, come on, Aaron. Did you know about this or not? Know about what? I pulled out the screenshots of Hazel's Instagram photos that Imani had sent me. Aaron's face turned pale as he looked at them. I could see the regret in his eyes. Where did you find these? It doesn't matter where I found them. The question is, did you know? I looked him in the eyes and demanded, "Admit you've been keeping things from me." Aaron nodded slowly. "Yes, I have." "Why would you lie about something like this? And where did all the money I worked hard for go?" "It's a complicated situation." "I'm not accepting that as an answer. You better start talking." "Well, Hazel needed money because she didn't finish college. She dropped out." "What? And when were you going to tell me that? You said she graduated." "Yeah, I lied. She wanted to become an influencer and needed money to keep up that lifestyle. I thought I could help her out." "So, you sent her money to splurge on designer clothes and bags and to build a fake social media life. You don't understand, Lacey. She realized college wasn't for her. So, there was no illness, no surgery, no new job, and no new apartment. Yeah, I lied. She just wanted to live a glamorous social media fantasy." "And Sherry? Why did she fly out to Oakland?" "She's in on it too. They're planning to go to Paris for an influencer event on Mother's Day. It's a thing where everyone brings their mom as their date. I can't believe you tried to convince me your sister was seriously ill just to fund these ridiculous luxuries. Please forgive me, Lacey. And then you threatened to leave me." "Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Babe, please, what can I do to make it up to you? You want to make it up to me? Fine, let's get a divorce. You can't be serious. Oh, I am. You threatened me with divorce, but now I genuinely want one. Life at home became unbearable. Aaron and I were like strangers living under the same roof. I needed a break from all the lies, so I booked a flight to my parents' place. My flight was in 2 days, but then, just when I thought things couldn't get any crazier, Hazel called me one morning while I was having my coffee. I stared at my phone, wondering what on earth she wanted, and then I finally answered. Lacey, you need to listen carefully. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into. What are you talking about? If you think about divorcing Aaron, it won't end well for you. You'll regret it. I'm done sending you money for your so-called needs. You don't understand the situation, Lacey. I have plans, and they involve you staying married to Aaron. As she started talking, I had a brilliant idea. I activated the recording feature on my phone, making sure to capture every word. You have no choice, Lacey. Be a supportive sister-in-law or face the consequences. You think you can just walk away, Lacey. You have no idea who you're dealing with. If you dare to divorce my brother, I'll make your life a living hell. I have connections you can't even imagine. Well, Hazel, it seems you've got your threats, but I have something too. I've been recording this entire conversation. You can't be serious. Oh, I am. And now you have 1 month to return every cent you took from me, or I'll make sure your followers hear the truth. Lacey, please don't do anything drastic. 1 month, Hazel. Don't test my patience. In the end, Hazel did pay me back. She wired the money to my account before the month was up. As for Aaron and me, we couldn't fix what was broken, so I filed for divorce. It wasn't easy, but sometimes you have to do what's right for you. Being single again has its perks. Work is more exciting, socializing is a blast, and I'm living life on my own terms. I bought myself a new apartment, a place I can truly call my own. When people ask me how I managed to stay strong through all the chaos, I just smile and say, when people cross the line with you, sometimes you have to cross some lines too. Don't play the victim. Take control of your life and your happiness.